Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janelle Samora, and this is Scent Talk from my closet, the fragrance closet. And on this channel, we go over all things fragrance. I know it's been about 46 days, you guys, since I have been in this closet, able to talk to you guys about one of my favorite things in the world, fragrances. And, perfumery is just a huge passion of mine. And ever since founding or starting this channel back in 2021, it's been a source of just amazing stress reliever. And I've met such amazing people, so I'm just excited to be back, you guys. Hopefully I'll be able to be a little more consistent here in the next few weeks. However, I am planning on having to move the closet, you guys, so yeah, we might hit another little pause point here throughout this year. But I thank you guys so much for you guys who have stuck around and waited for this next review here. And for today, we are going to revisit Khair Confection. I had let quite a few of you guys know in the comments when you would ask me, what about Khair Confection? Do you like it, more than the original Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar? Or, give us your opinion. My very first opinion of Khair Confection was not really high up there, on the likability factor for me personally, in comparison to the original. I'll go ahead and link that very first comparison in the description. As also, I will link the original video of the when I first discovered Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar and fell in absolute love. Look at this bottle. Completely empty. I mean, this right here has all the goods, I feel. If you're not familiar with Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar, you guys, we have in here, we have a lot of notes. We have vanilla, we have pear, and I feel like the pear in Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar is really deep. It's a beautiful, just perfect pear tone. We have marshmallow, and then a little bit of rum, violet leaves, and bubblegum, jelly bean, caramel, jasmine, and labdanum, sugar, patchouli, tonka, cashmere wood, and then sandalwood and vetiver in that dry down. So it's got some depth to it. Some people pick up on a smoky tone. I would say it's more of like an ambery vanilla tone there in that dry down. You do get the bubblegum, and as I'm saying at the beginning of the fragrance, you get this deep, rich pear. The pear does remind me of La Belle by Jean Paul Gaultier. It really does give a little bit of air to that pear, but it's its own thing. You get smacked a little bit with that gum, that bubblegum note. And so when I first reviewed the Khair Confection, which has pear, whipped cream, jasmine, ylang-ylang, cashmere, sandalwood, marshmallow, and vanilla, it doesn't have as many of those deeper notes, and it shows because this fragrance to the day is a lighter feel, a lighter wear. Now, I didn't get much longevity out of the fragrance. It has sat for over 3 months, you guys. So, we're back doing our revisit. I told you guys I would do it. And I have worn it, okay? I was able to wear it a couple of days. I've been wearing so many things, but gravitating towards the same things, if that makes any sense. Like for this period in my life, I feel like I didn't want to be trying all kind of new things because I'm not in the right headspace to be able to, come on and give you a good review. My head is not super clear, okay, unfortunately, with life events. But yeah, I decided I need to revisit the Khair Confection. So initially, it did not give me the best longevity. This time, it definitely stuck around. A lot of people in the original video let me know, like, that's weird. Khair Confection actually lasts longer than the original for me. For me, the original is still stronger, deeper, much more projecting even. I mean, just really rich. The pear is not as deep, not as rich in Khair Confection. But now, initially, I wasn't getting any bubblegum in the Khair Confection, and now I'm getting a hint of the bubblegum. Even though it's not listed in the notes, it's still there, underlying a little bit, and the hint of bubblegum is in Khair Confection. So the longevity is there now. I can sense it for an entire day. I do get a bit of a bubble, but it is not as loud as the original still for me, in my experience. Oh, but it was much, much better. I still do get a little bit of a sharp tone, a little sharp floral tone in the Khair Confection that I do not get from the Kayali. The Kayali is nice and round, you know, and just beautiful from start to finish. I just absolutely love it. I do have this 10 ml right here and this 10 ml. And I already have backups of both of these sizes. I just don't have a backup of this beautiful bottle right here because why? Oh, because I started to experiment with, you know, just things inspired by it to see if I could make it last a little longer. But I just couldn't. I ended up finishing the bottle anyways. So yeah, I love this fragrance. This is one of my favorite fragrances of the year 2024. By all means. My next favorite fragrance, I just want to throw this in here, is also by Kayali, you guys. And I have another empty. I have two empties. This is Yum Boujee Marshmallow. I do have the 100 ml bottle on backup already, and I am also experimenting with, you know, inspired by body care and whatnot to make it last a little longer. So yeah, that Yum Boujee Marshmallow and the Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar has been just my anthem, you know, as of late. All right, you guys. So final verdict on the Khair Confection Revisit is that it's a go. It's a good for go. It is a great, you know, alternative. It is a great, what's the word, supplement, like just a couple of sprays of the original and then everywhere else with that Khair Confection to really, you know, get that point across without being able to save the sprays of the more, you know, pricier fragrance, because it is, I mean, it's pricier, much more pricey. And then you can always, you know, top yourself off with the Khair Confection. The bottle is beautiful. The box is gorgeous too. So, I mean, it's a good buy. It's a good buy. 3 months ago or so, I was telling you guys, no, it's a no-go. You know, let's let it sit. So, I mean, it has definitely opened up. Okay, so that's the verdict on that. Now, let's talk about a couple of inspired by Vanilla Candy Rock Sugars that I have come across. And we will go with the first one here. This one is by Heaven Sent by Shannon. Okay, this is a private group on Facebook. They are really close. I don't believe, you know, I've been a bit preoccupied lately, but I don't believe they've launched their website just yet. But once they do, I will make a community tab post for you guys and link the website because she has some really good renditions. Valleya is a beautiful rendition by Heaven Sent by Shannon. She has some gorgeous body oils that are really, really potent. They remind me of the potency of the BSB oils. Just so good. Anyway, we have the Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar here, and I will say that the Khair Confection is a little more close in scent profile to the Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. This one is missing a couple of things, okay? It's not one-to-one. Oh, but it's nice. I would say that there is a musky tone instead of it, maybe the cashmere wood in this fragrance here. It pulls a different way for me. It wants to lean, there's like a little clean touch, like a clean note somewhere in there. Whereas, you know, the Khair Confection and the original here are mostly gourmand with that ambery vanilla touch. I don't get an ambery vanilla dry down from Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar here. It is an inspiration. Heaven Sent by Shannon doesn't really do full-on one-to-ones. They do their own little tweaks. I mean, I don't mind the tweak at all. It is a nice feel to have that clean touch coming in there, you know, in the base. But that's when I get it, is when it hits the base. The opening is sweet. It does have the pear, but it's not, I've still not in, oh, maybe in two things I've been able to detect the strong pear, and I'll talk about it in a second. But for the Heaven Sent by Shannon, I'm not getting a strong, deep pear. I do get a little bit of the bubblegum tone, you know, but I don't get an ambery vanilla. So it's a bit different. It's worth trying for sure, especially if you have some of the body care that I'm going to talk about. I lost one of them. Okay, I found it. Now, I'll talk about this. It is inspired by Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar as well, but this is from Mimic, you guys. I found this at Marshall's Was I at Marshall's? Yes, yes. I was looking for something for a chair for my daughter's desk, and I stumbled across this. I was like, okay, the colors, this has to be Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar, and it was. So if you come across the Hair Perfume 108, I guess they have the perfume as well, but Mimic has themselves a Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar rendition, a blend of warm vanilla syrup. Now, the syrup almost sent me running for the hills there, but it didn't. In the end, I was like, I'm going to try it. So I sprayed it, you know, in store. I was like, yes, it's a hair perfume, okay? It is for the hair. But this is strong. It definitely has the ambery tones, that vanilla ambery dry down. It has some strength to it. I did put this in my hair, you guys, and then I will not, this is fair warning, okay? First off, it is really, really strong. And I did put it all over my clothes as well, and skin, you know, when I did wear test it outside of the house. But let me tell you what happened to my hair. Oh, and I'm still dealing with it. This is so strong, and just, it did not work in my hair. It dried out my scalp, and I mean, irritated it, okay? And this is the only thing that I had done different in my routine. You know, I haven't switched shampoos. I haven't switched, you know, my blowout spray, nothing. This was the only thing that had, you know, I had done different. And it smells beautiful in the hair. It doesn't cling to the hair as long as I would have expected. It gives like maybe 3-4 hours only in your hair, which is crazy because it's supposed to be a hair product. Spray evenly from an arm's length onto dry hair. I did spray it onto dry hair, but I guess it got on my scalp, as I'm saying, and I'm just really sensitive to things, surprisingly, and it just really irritated my scalp, you guys. So be careful with this. I am going to only use this on my clothes from now on to supplement, because if it you know, affected my scalp, then it might affect my skin too. So, oh man, but it smells gorgeous. It is really close. It is very similar to Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. I mean, they got the scent really, really close. There is a different, again, just a different underlying, like a house tinge that I don't get from the original. You know, but it is very close. It does have the pear, and it does have, you know, just really, really similar scent quality to the original. And I should know because I love it. I'm just saying, you know. So really close. I do recommend. I don't recommend if you have a sensitive scalp, or, you know, or skin, that you spray that directly on there, because I've been suffering, okay? I've just been like, what is that? It hurts. It irritated my scalp. That's wild. Okay, so that's hair perfume, you guys. I did find an oil also at TJ Maxx. Oh, well, I didn't find it at TJ Maxx. I lie. I did order this, but they do sell it there. The Vanilla Sugar by Sand and Fog. I did order it directly off the Sand and Fog website because I was not down for a hunting trip, okay? I ended up getting this one, and the Lemon Sugar, the Capri dupe, and then one more, which, the Eden Juicy Apple, because I love that one. Anyway, so Sand and Fog Vanilla Sugar is the Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar 42 inspiration, and it is glorious. Now, this one is deep. It's got the wonderful pear. You can detect that bubblegum note. I mean, it's just there. This one gives on skin. It's a body oil, you know, but the bottle isn't too big, so I don't go too crazy with it. I actually mix this with my Delicia de Marshmallow body butter to get it all over and not use the whole little jar here, because they do run $24.99 for this. This will go a good 6 hours on your skin, no problem, even if you don't top it off with anything else. But you know, this right here is the combination that I wear with the Vanilla Sugar and a couple of sprays of the original, if you will. Really nice option, you guys. The scent is there, okay? I gotta give that a 9. Ooh, I mean, it is there. Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar in body oil form. Now, I have another body oil. Let's get into this one. I have not done a video on Sweet Alchemy, you guys. Sweet Alchemy has wonderful body oils. I have quite a few samples I want to get on, just like I did the BSB oils, and I did also my skin potion collection. I want to talk to you about Sweet Alchemy so you know which ones to go for. I did purchase the rock candy, which is inspired by vanilla rock candy sugar. And my favorite from the line so far is an original by them, and it's called Basic B Vanilla, okay? And this one right here is strong. It lasts you all day long. You don't need anything, but I love this with anything vanilla. It just gives it just this, it's called Rich Basic B Vanilla, but it's not basic to me. It is just amplifies everything so nicely. It's really good. I highly recommend. Now, the rock candy sugar, much like the what is this, the Shannon, Heaven Sent by Shannon, it has an underlying tone, but this one's even stronger. This one has an even more weird underlying tone about it that just veers off from the original vanilla candy rock sugar. So it's not one-to-one, and it's not, you know, it's not jiving for me. So I'm not a fan of the rock candy by Sweet Alchemy, but I am a fan of the Sand and Fog. Yes. So this one was a miss for me, you guys, but I still do love quite a bit from Sweet Alchemy. So we need to do a video. Maybe some hits and misses would be nice for you guys. All right, so that is some body care. Now, I have not, last but not least, of what I've experimented with for Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar is the Sugared Candy Quartz by MRAJIA. Okay, you guys, they do also have a body oil at the moment, and I'll link, you know, this wonderful company in the description. I think they are stopped with the selling the body butters. These melt in transit, you guys, like nobody's business. I mean, it melts in your hand. It turns into an oil. So you're gonna, if you were to order right now, if they were selling them, you would literally get like up to half of the jar of just oil, just pure, you know, runny oil is how it arrives, unfortunately, with the heat. But I have quite a few of these that I picked up, you know, during the cooler months. Where is it? Like this one. This is the last one I received, and it's called Mad Tea Party. And my youngest daughter ended up opening it and just spilling it everywhere, you guys. Let me see if it's still not solid. Well, kind of. This is how you're gonna get it. You see, it's not fluffy. It's not nice and body butter, whipped body butter-esque. You know, it just can't. It just does not survive the heat, you guys. But as you see, it's everywhere. Oh, this one smells so good, though. It's called Mad Tea Party by MRAJIA. So when they get going back up with their body butters, when the weather is back to normal, I'll talk about these. But yeah, their version of Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar is called Sugared Candy Quartz. And like I'm saying, I believe they have an oil, and it is glorious. I mean, yes, this one has like a little bit of a different, and look at that, the sheen. I love this feel of this body butter all over. I mean, you are buttering yourself up. Just so good. And the scent is a very spot on, you guys. Oh yeah, I think it's just missing. It leans more towards the ambery vanilla tone. It is missing a bit of the pear, but mixing the Sand and Fog pear with this, it does wonders. No problem. You know, it just works out really, really nice. All right, you guys, so that's all I've experimented with lately for Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. The way that I have, you know, talked about wearing it in the past, I am still very much enjoying, and that is my Canvas Beauty Body Glaze, the Perfect Pear. I have the full size, but this is the travel size. And then my BSB, here's my full size here, or my AI, the Great Perfect Pear, goes beautiful under Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. Here's my little sample, and it's going down of the Perfect Pear because I love to wear that with Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. I just love to amplify the pear. It's one of my absolute favorite things to do. with the scent profile is the pear. The bubblegum note too, really nice, and of course the vanilla. But it's that pear that gets me. Just so good. Okay, that was it for the comparisons and how I've been wearing it. Also, while I was out, you guys, I did receive a couple of packages. They didn't have any names on them or anything. It was a while back. I got this Love Apple roll-on oil. I know I had talked about it on the channel, really wanting to try this with Genre Perfumes Black Apple, which Genre Perfumes is having an opening window on the 28th, you guys. They have an EDT coming out that's really nice, an eau de toilette. Oh man, and they're going to release that in perfume form also. Perfume oil, I believe. The little perfume serum. Anyways, we have Love Apple here, arrived from Amazon. It did not have a name or anything. I did not order this. I checked everywhere. If you sent this to me, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It was such a lovely surprise. And then another surprise, I'm not sure, I have not got online, but I had heard, you know, I'm a Gourmand lover, and I had heard that Marshmallow Moon was just so comparable in the enjoyability factor to my favorite Delicia de Marshmallow, my holy grail marshmallow so far. And I've been trying it out, and I am just loving it. Marshmallow Moon has, I believe it's by Fairy Nest. I got this in the mail as well. Don't know who sent it, how, why, what. I didn't get an email or anything. And it is Jasmine. If you are Jasmine who sent this over, is that the owner? I don't know. But thank you, Marshmallow Moon. I missed the window recently, but it has spun sugar, warm vanilla, and fluffy marshmallows, and it is glorious. It is slightly different than Delicia de Marshmallow, but it definitely has beautiful projection. Okay, it's just really strong. It doesn't smell exactly like the marshmallow cotton candy fluffs by the other brands like Sugar Me Sweet or Sugar Works. It is its own thing, which I really am enjoying. And then Jasmine also sent a couple of other samples. So Jasmine, if you're a subscriber or if you are, you know, the owner, then thank you so much. Truly appreciate it. And we'll definitely have to have a video on these, you guys, these 3 samples that I was sent over. Yay! Another wonderful, glorious thing I've been loving lately is called Angel's Bread by Amaris. And with this beautiful creation of fluffy marshmallow, can I find it? It's in a bag like this somewhere here, you guys, but they sent over about 4 or 5 samples from the Cerci line, okay? So we'll have to do a first impressions video on that, and of course a review on Angel's Bread, you guys, from the Italian shop owned by Olivia. Just beautiful Italian gourmand niche fragrances coming out of Italy there. Rome, Italy. I was just always get so excited getting a package from there. Oh my goodness, that was exciting. I just love vanilla candy rock sugar, and I wanted to talk to you guys about, you know, what I've been experimenting with over here for, you know, this particular fragrance. If you have any questions, of course, you let me know in the comments, you guys. I'm excited to be kind of working myself back in here. If you have any suggestions for videos you want to hear about, I have plenty that you guys had suggested, you know, a while back. So we're getting them going. For today, we revisited Khair Confection, and it's a good for go, okay? It's got a bit of a dent in it. It's a wonderful rendition of the original. I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. That was it for today. Y'all have a blessed rest of your day, your night, or your evening. Oh, and I was going to ask you your opinion. So I'm packing her up, you guys. I am packing this up, and life circumstances. We are, you know, heading out. So if you would be interested, let me know. If you would like for me, I'll post a community tab with my Mercari link, and I need to declutter. I mean, I cannot take all this with me. I just can't. It's going to be crazy. I'm going to have to rent a U-Haul just for the closet, you know? So yeah, a declutter needs to happen. So if you guys are not opposed, maybe I will link my Mercari, and you can help me. You can help me, you know, get rid of some stuff. And of course, I'll send extras. There's way too much in here not to. So y'all have a blessed rest of your day, your night or your evening, and you stay safe. Bye-bye.